was not expecting Cisco to be in my ears like that. Thank you for that follow. I
Safe
appreciate it.
area entered.
Was not expecting Cisco to be in my ears like that. Thank you for that follow. Can't stay long since you're going to bed. I appreciate it, but I wanted to say what's up. Hey, I appreciate you dropping in. Let me switch this over. What's up, Reaper? Really appreciate you dropping in. I appreciate everybody that's joining on Instagram and also on YouTube as well. This is cool because I don't really get a chance to stream very much gameplay anymore because I've just been so busy with craziness. Um, um, why do I have it? Why do I hear a? I hear an echo. All right, let's fix that. Okay, cool. I should be good now. Also, did you know that you were in followers only mode? I did not know that. I'm gonna need your help on how to fix that because I don't know how to do that. How to fix that. Um, but yeah, no, I typically haven't had a chance to stream any video games anytime recently because I've been just working on a bunch of stuff between doing the producing and directing stuff for the projects that I have going on, and then also doing the day trading to fill in some of the gaps between these contracts, and then just doing that that poppy life, that husband life. Um, okay, and speaking of which, the wife is literally texting me right now. So let me turn gameplay down for a second. So yeah, I'm just taking some time. I had a good morning this morning with the day trading, made some money, and so I can, get that off on my brain. And I do have some stuff that I need to. Your mic is super low. Okay, let me turn that up. Weird because everything is maxed out. So let's fix that. All right, so that's maxed out there, and the mic is maxed out at 100%. So let's go into the microphone. And I appreciate you letting me know this because I haven't done this in a while. So I gotta get this worked out. So let's go to my settings, my volume mixer, and then go to my input device. And then let me turn the music back on just so we have something. All right, cool. Sound settings, that's what I'm looking for. And then let's go to my input. Why is it at 13? All right, hopefully this is better. Let me know if this is too loud, not loud enough. Um, but I brought it up to about 70%. It was at 13. Don't know why that is because I didn't touch that. Much better? Okay, great. Cool. Okay, cool, 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 cool. You fixed the follower mode on. Hey, I appreciate you. That's why you're the moderator, and I appreciate you being here doing the stuff. So now I need to go in. Let me switch this over so you can see what I'm playing. Playing The Division. So this is funny because Nyla, my daughter, she's getting into gaming as well, and she's like, "Hey, I want to play that too. I want to create my own character." And so we created this character. She loves the purple hair. And Reaper, you can appreciate this too because she loves the fun color hair between pink, purple, and orange. Those are the three colors that she likes. And so we created this character, but I honestly I don't know how to change my character back. So we may be playing with my daughter's profile. That's awesome. I knew you would like that. Okay. How do I change my agent? Change profile? Nope, that's my actual profile. So yeah, just for the sake of time, I think we're gonna just play with my daughter's um profile. Mr. Johnson, what is going on, my friend? Thank you for joining. Hope all is well. And I appreciate you sending me all of those videos that you sent me. They're super encouraging because it's so funny that you send them when you send them because it's always like perfectly timed. And so I appreciate you sending them because again, it's just super, super helpful. And I appreciate you so much for that. Okay, let's go blow some stuff up. So how's everybody else doing on this fine Thursday afternoon, evening, wherever you are? Because I know we have people from all over the world right now. Um, yeah. I hope you are well too, sir. Things are going really well for me. I've been doing a lot of stuff to build the company, build the studio. So you're going to start to see a lot more content from me. In that sense, like there's like we just filmed a couple months ago the first block of Naggin Rights, and I'm super excited about that because we've been um, holding on to that for a while, just raising funds and just getting the schedule locked in and casting and all the pieces that go along with it. And again, I'm supposed to be today's live was actually supposed to be all about the producing directing stuff for Naggin Rights, but honestly, I needed a break. I'll be straight up. My brain has been so like all over the place just dealing with all that stuff and just needed a mental break. It's almost 1 a.m. here, and so I got to bounce because you got to be up in 5 hours. Hey, get some rest. Again, I appreciate you hopping on for just even a quick hot second. So thank you, thank you, thank you. But get some rest, and I will talk to you soon. But yeah, like I said, I was supposed to be talking about what we're doing now. So we are in the process of talking to a couple of investors for this project because we do have one investor already, and I'm excited about that. Thank you for that investor. And then what's it called? We are talking to a couple of real estate investors. So anybody that is in filmmaking that is looking for investors, I was told, from a producing mentor of mine. Oh, hang on.
Barely holding things together.
What am I supposed to do?
Help us.
I am helping. I am helping. Just not the way you want me to.
We need you out there again. Your leg wouldn't stop you.
It's not about that.
I know it isn't. But if we fail,
All right.
Mm,
All right.
let's go.
We could probably spare some people.
I'll be outside.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, what was I saying? So um,
She said you did your part. I won't forget it.
okay. So a producing mentor that I've spoken to, for years now, um, she mentioned how similar real estate investment is to film investment. And so I was like, okay, that's interesting because one, I don't know anything about real estate investment. And then two, um, how do I speak to somebody that only knows real estate? They don't know film. And so we were talking about how to translate, some of the language from film into real estate. So a good example, I'm giving away some nuggets right now. So a lot of real estate investors understand like single family home investments. Like you just invest in a single family, you flip that, and then you go off and sell it and you make money. That's kind of the same idea of producing or investing into a single project. And so in the case of what I'm building, since we have a bunch of projects in our development pipeline, we have I want to say 4 projects like ready to go. Um, it makes more sense to invest in the company than a single project because one, you can spread the risk out between those 4 projects, and you're not gonna blow up or be reliant on just a single project to make your money. But also, it gives you a much longer term investment to play with. And granted, not everybody wants to do a long term thing. They want to just get in there and make some money and then bounce. And that's perfectly fine too. That's still an option. But again, with what I'm building, I definitely want to have investors in the company itself, um, because it allows me to do more things. And yeah, that sounds a little selfish, but I'm being straight up with you. That's kind of the goal. Um, but honestly, the goal is to build and grow, and to not only tell the stories that I want to tell, but just to build something that will connect with people. And so that's what I've been doing a lot of. Oh, let's shoot him. I don't need no cover. Well, I kind of do. But So yeah, that's what I'm supposed to be working on today. Just building out the investment deck because we do have. Oh, we got a redeemer over here. Not anymore. Okay, so I'm supposed to be building that deck, and that's what I was going to be working on actually live today. But I decided that it's been a challenging week for a couple of reasons. Not in a bad way, but just like there's just a lot going on, and so I was like, let me just blow some stuff up and let my brain heal. Because like even in my trading session, they always like, get your money and get out, right? And so that's kind of what I did this morning and go do something fun. One of my mentors, CJ, he always was like, you know, step away from the charts. You don't want to spend all day doing that. Keep moving forward. If you ever need me, I'm here. Hey, Mr. Johnson, you make me smile, my friend. I thank you so much. I definitely will connect with you because I know that you had mentioned meeting up and stuff like that. So I definitely want to get something on your calendar so we can, just chat and just kind of catch up because it's been a while. But I definitely appreciate. Oh, who's shooting me from behind? I got shot in the buttocks. Well, didn't phase me though. All right, so get this guy. It's so funny using Nyla's character because like this is driving me nuts. I can't use it. Oh, I do have this. But I had much better gear because she's obviously starting from ground zero. And granted, she's only 4, so she's not really playing it. She's just running around and I'm doing all the stuff. But, because to be fair, with her being 4, like I don't want her like doing all the things in this game. I have to be a good parent at some point. But like she saw me playing it and she's like, "Ooh, that looks like fun. I get to run around and I get to create my own character." And she was more interested in just designing the character than she is actually playing. But she does like to run around and like, "Oh, look at the car, look at the thing. I like to hide." And so that's what she does. And so it's so funny doing this though, because like I'm starting from ground zero. But I don't know how to change my okay, great. I don't know how to change the character back to mine. Hope I didn't delete it. Pretty sure I didn't. But dismiss this. I know what to do. Been playing this game for a generation. I'm excited for Division 3. Because that's supposed to be coming out soon. Got him. Oh, I didn't get him. There he goes. Also, in terms of new games, I need some recommendations for some new games for my PlayStation 5. Because I need to play some stuff, but I think I need more single player games versus like I gotta play in a group. And also, don't get it twisted, I do want to play some group games too. Oh, snap. Get out of here. But because of the time that I have, a lot of times I'm not able to schedule with everybody. And so I got to play games by myself, and that's sad because I want to play with people. But so yeah, if you have any recommendations, by all means, drop it in the chat because I am looking for some new games because I have played this game for a long time, and a lot of the games that I was going to play are no longer new. So I'm looking for like something new. Like hasn't come out yet, is on the way out because I want to play something that you guys haven't seen yet. And while these games are fun that I played, a bunch of times already. Oh, here she comes. Got her. It's still uh-oh. Come on. Got him. It's always good to get the new stuff. Ooh. Oh, this guy. Speaking of new stuff, nobody talked to me about Daredevil yet. I haven't seen this week's episode. And nobody talked to me about Maul yet either. Because, oh, snap. because I haven't seen either of those yet, but I'm super excited for both of them. But, you know, like I was talking to my sister last night about Daredevil because she's starting to catch up on the second season. And it's just cool to be able to talk about these shows again because, like, there's been a hiatus of things that I've really wanted to talk about. Like, if you've ever followed me on any of the channel, any part of the channel, excuse me, like I'd always talk about Marvel stuff and comic book stuff and all this other stuff. And lately I've just been like, I don't really care. And part of it is because I'm trying to build my own stuff and I want you guys to care about that than other people's projects. I'll be straight up again, and, you know, just being super transparent. But in the same breath, you know, one of the reasons why I got into film was to, you know, talk about the stuff. You know, I love film. I love movies. I love TV shows. And, you know, being able to talk about them with people is super. I get life from that, you know. I remember talking with my father like hours, you know, about what made the film work, why was it good, what did we remember about it, why did we remember it, and, you know, stuff like that. And those are the kind of things, those are the kind of conversations that I really absolutely love doing, being a part of. But there hasn't been a whole lot that I've been super excited for. And I didn't want to just do it for the sake of, oh, I'm just creating content and this, that, and everything else. Because, one, who has the time to just do stuff for the sake of it? But also, like, I was just getting not even bored, but I was just disappointed. I think that's the better word. Just disappointed with some of the stuff that had been coming out, because, like, it's just been getting lazy. And, like, especially with, like, a lot of people are being like, oh, why do you need to spend $1 bazillion on this film? Just use AI. Like my uncle, for example, he sent me a video about using AI for some of the projects that I have because, you know, again, they're expensive and that everything else. And I even had a conversation with a potential client, and he was asking me, hey, are you using AI for your videos? I'm just like, no, that's not really what I see the use of AI video for. And I can definitely see the value. I've said this before. Again, if you follow me for any extended period of time, I've said this where it's good for helping investors to see what the project is potentially going to be and what the world can be, because a lot of times they need to see something visual, and oh snap! But doing things, any type of filmmaking, whether you're doing a short scene or, you know, a full-fledged thing, it just costs money. And so rather than spend a lot of money on a project that's, oh snap, get back, that may or may not get greenlit and funded, you know, how can you mitigate that cost? That's part of, oh snap, I'm saying oh snap a lot, get back. Let me fall back a little bit. All right. Oh, get out. They're juking me up right now. What was I saying? So yeah, it's hard to want to spend any level of money on something that you may not be able to recuperate, you know, because I've done plenty of projects where, you know, I've spent, like, for example, over a decade ago, I made a project called, yo, what up, Zen? Oh, 100%. Yep, absolutely. So over a decade ago, like, one of my first things that I actually funded myself, I was super proud of because I spent my own money for it. I spent about $7K on a short film, or it was technically 3 short films. And at the time, I thought that was, you know, a good investment because it gave me, one, stuff to put onto my director reel, which I absolutely needed. And then the other half was, like, I was getting myself further along in terms of learning how to produce things and, you know, and crew up and all the other stuff. Because, like, I was working as a PA at the time while I was building my own company. And so I was working on big projects, like, you know, I was working a lot of commercial stuff. And so, you know, a lot of Disney, because I was in Orlando, a lot of Universal, like that type of stuff. And so I would learn how they did it, and then try to apply that to what I was doing on a smaller scale, because obviously I didn't have the same budgets that Disney has, right? So I spent about, like I said, 7.5K, so $7,500 on this short film, and well, 3 short films, and I probably should have done one full film to completion as opposed to doing just scenes from each of these things. But my goal wasn't necessarily to make a completed film at that point, even though hindsight, I should have, right? But I wanted to, one, showcase different styles of what I could do, because like it was a drama, it was well, they were all dramas, but like one was kind of like a horror drama, one was an action drama kind of vibe, and the other was like just a straight drama, and so my goal was more focused on building up the reel than it was like showing that I could create a full project. And I think that is one of the biggest things that I learned from that experience, that I shouldn't have done that, because at the end of the day, yeah, the reel is great, but people were asking me, hey, where can I see the full thing? And I was like, yeah, give me more money so I could do it, because they were all features. And so obviously I didn't have enough money to do a full feature. And so should I have taken one down and been like, okay, let me just make a short film version of this feature to try and use that as a thing? But, at the end of the day, I wasn't thinking like that. That was a decade ago. And so, that being said, I'm still using some of that stuff to pitch to people now. And so it's not been a waste, even though I haven't technically recuperated that $7,500 from that project. Like, that project has literally made zero money. And so going back to what I was saying as far as using AI as the stop thinking and talk, as the investment tool, there is some value in that, because not everybody has $7,500 to invest into a project that they may not even see any pennies back. But that being said, to utilize artificial intelligence video as like the sole project, absolutely not. I don't see the value in that yet. I really don't want to see the value in that, because I personally enjoy the collaboration, working with the team, working with the writer, working with the actors, working with the DP and the production designer, all of the pieces that make up what I do as the producer and director. I really enjoy that collaboration aspect. Case in point, the project that we just filmed in February, the project for me got so much better once I brought the team on, because I have an idea in my head. I have what it looks like, just from creating the story with my screenwriter. But okay, great. But as we started to build and film the stuff and make it real, it took on a whole new life and a whole better life. And so I never want to lose that. I don't want to just be some dude behind the computer typing in a prompt being like, oh, this is what it is. Because you just lose you lose a lot of the humanity in that. And then you lose that collaboration aspect. I love being able to bring on a team and let them be great. Like my DP Fraser, he's phenomenal. Highly recommend that guy. So if you have a project that you need to have DP'd, hire that guy, because he's awesome. But one of the reasons that I like working with him is because he has his own perspective. He has his own eye on things. And sometimes, even though we are on the same page, because obviously that's why I hired him, he has a difference of opinion. And sometimes his idea is better. So I want the best idea. I don't care if it's from me or, somebody else. Let's put the best idea onto the screen, and that's what people see. And again, we're working together. We have the foundation based off of what the script is and what the goal is. But the way to get there can come from the most interesting of places. All right. Where's this bad guy? There he is. Hello. And let me know if the gameplay needs to be turned up. I know that I'm talking a lot, so uh-oh, who's shooting at me? Oh, I don't see anybody. I see the thing. There you are. Get out of here. Get off the... Thank you, Syndrome. What was I saying? Yeah, let me know if the gameplay is a little low, because I'm intentionally keeping it low because I'm talking a lot right now. And so... Okay. But if you want to get immersed, I like being immersed, so I might turn it up. But just let me know. But yeah, that's what I'm working on right now. Like, I literally do have to do that deck because I got to get it done because we have our investor meeting coming up and the internal team is waiting on me. And I don't want to let them down, but I'll be working on that tonight. But sometimes you just got to take a break. And usually I I was scheduled rather to stream gaming stuff on Saturdays. But I was like, I got some time now. I don't really feel like working out. What do I feel like doing? Let me listen to that for a change, because I'm always like, I got to do this, I got to do that, right? Whatever's on the schedule, whatever's on the calendar. And so, hello. So yeah. That's actually a good segue into plug in the Discord. If you're not in the Discord, I highly recommend joining that because I'm trying to build up the community. And that's where I'll post like schedules and stuff like that. So if you enjoy what you're watching, you like hanging out with me here and, you know, doing some gaming stuff, blowing some stuff up, but also learning about filmmaking and also day trading, and also just raising funds for your project, and then just the producing aspect of it. And then, of course, the directing aspect of it. So those are all the things that I'm talking about on this channel. I'm trying to be more consistent because I took a lot of time off just to kind of reset, reassess, and, you know, really be, I want to get some ammo, refocus what the channel is supposed to be about. Because before I separated these conversations into 3 channels. I had the business account, I had the gaming account, and then I had my directing account. And to be honest with you, it was a little too much. I was doing too much. And I decided, let me just stop being silly and combine everything for right now. Eventually, when I get a team to manage this stuff, I'll separate them again. That way it could be super hyper-focused. But I like the idea of showing all of these different sides of me, right? Because that's really, you know, I'm not just one thing. Like in the day trading class that I'm in right now, the teacher was like, trading is what I do, it's not who I am. And so, you know, the same kind of idea here. I do day trading to fill in some of the gaps, and especially, I think I said this in the last. Oh snap! I gotta get some health. I said this. You better hide, girl. What you doing? I said this in the last live. Got him. Headshot. Like, especially if you work in film and TV, you know, no matter what your job is, you know that there can be peaks and valleys. You know, it could be feast or famine. 1 month, 1 week, it could be like, yo, I'm making more money than God. And then the next week, I'm like, oh my gosh, I have no money. You know, nothing's coming in. What do I do? And it's hard to do a, quote, regular job and do this at the same time. You know, case in point, some of the actors that I have for Nagging Rights, acting is not their full-time job. And so scheduling around their actual, or I don't want to say actual job, but their full-time gig can be a challenge. You know, obviously with independent stuff, rates can be all over the place. And so I completely understand why somebody would take a, again, quote, normal job. And I hate using that phrase, but I don't know what else to call it right now. But in the same breath, being straight up, it could be challenging to schedule what I need to schedule from my end because I have to work around people's day jobs and stuff like that. Like there's this one guy, like I couldn't cast him because he was only available on Saturdays because he works during the week. And he's a great actor, but it wasn't making the money that it needs to make for him. So obviously he had to go and do something else because we all have bills to pay. We all have to eat, right? We all got to live somewhere, and all that stuff costs money. And so I was like, I appreciate you, man. I got to get you on the next one because like I'm not able to schedule anything because not just because of you, but you know, there's a big, oh, come on, a big obstacle. And as much as I want to cast you, from a production standpoint, I can't. And so I say all that to say, you know, it can be challenging. That's one of the reasons why I recommend day trading, why it was recommended to me, because like I was sitting there having to chase down clients and chase down this, that, and everything else. Because again, with what I do, gotcha. I overshot him. With what I do, there was the sales cycle was very long, and so like I'd have these really big contracts that will last like 6-7 months sometimes, but what happens to the other 3 or 5 months that I'm not making any money? And granted, you know, I should be pricing it in the sense where I don't have to take stuff in that 5 months, you know, for the rest of the year. That's the goal, but is it reality? Not always. Sometimes it is, but not always. And so what do you do in the meantime? And then also, not just that, but with me being an independent studio, yes, I'm looking for investors, but what if I just want to go film something? I'm not going to do it. I can't do it for free because it's never going to be a net zero cost, straight up. Oh.
I didn't have to die here.
And so even something like, you know, I got to pay the crew. I got to get a location. I got to pay for gear. Even if it's just something simple, like I'm just doing a 2-day shoot, right? That still costs money. So where do I get that from? You know, yeah, you want to have a surplus from the projects that you're doing. Like in my case, I had surplus. That $7,500 was from another job that I had done. And it was just, I was taking that and reinvesting it into the company versus like paying myself at that point. But that's not always going to be the case. Yeah, again, I'm a father now. I have a wife and a child. I can't always not pay myself. That's not a good business model. And so, you know, I have to fund these projects from somewhere because one, it keeps me on my toes in terms of learning and improving as a producer and director, but also it gives me the opportunity to build the company around the projects that I want to create. You know, because at the end of the day, I don't want to just go after. I'm not chasing Netflix. I'm not chasing Warner Brothers, Paramount, all of them. They are on the radar, absolutely, but I'm not being like, oh, I got to do this for Netflix. No, I'm doing. Oh snap. I'm doing this for me. And if they want to join the party, more power to them. Because at the end of the day, I want to have as few hands in the cookie jar as possible. I'm going to be straight up. If you've not noticed, I'm going to be very straight up. I don't like to sugarcoat stuff or hide stuff, right? So yes, I want to get my content on. I don't even want not content. I want to get my projects onto some of the bigger streaming platforms. That is absolutely a goal, and I have the proper channels to do so. But I want to do it in the right way. I don't want to. I want them to come to me basically, and so that's what I'm setting up. And granted, yes, they don't know that I exist, and so I have to do something to make them notice me. And that's what I'm working on. That's the stuff that I'm building is exactly that. Yo, what up, Dave? Welcome to the party. I'm over here just blowing some stuff up and murking cats because I just needed a break from my brain cells. Because you know, there's just a lot going on inside the studio, and I don't share all of it, but I share a lot. I share some of it. And so today is a brain break day. I was supposed to be doing work stuff in this live, but I'm like, you know what? It's always serious with me. I haven't, shown the smile side of my personality in a long time. So let me just put that back out there. I promise I do have a personality. I really do. I remember I was doing a photo shoot with a DP I worked with in the past, and we were, I forgot what the direction was from the photographer, but I was doing something. I was just like, kind of, I don't want to say going nuts, but I was showing a different side of my personality than she had ever seen. And she's like, where does this come from? I had never known that you would act like this. I was like, actually, this is my real personality that you're seeing coming out. Me being all chill. I mean, I'm always going to be chill. But me being all like, stoic and stuff like that, that's not me. But I get serious sometimes because, like, things are serious. I need did I just restock? I got stuff. Okay, cool. Neutralize Coyote. Let's get him. So I say all that to say, like, I'm gonna be doing a lot more streaming, a lot more live stuff on Instagram, on YouTube, on Twitch. I do have TikTok as well. If you're on there, you can follow me there as well. But streaming on TikTok, I have to ninja rig my OBS setup, and I don't want to do that right now. And I don't want to use TikTok's built-in or whatever it's called, their studio, because like then I got to do it separately. I want to do everything all on one thing to make my life easier. But if you guys want me to stream on TikTok, I'll have to make like a special day for that, because I got to do it again by itself, by its little lonesome. But yeah, I appreciate you guys being here, joining the fun a little bit today. I'll stream as long as I can. I don't have like a set time. I do have to pick up my daughter at 2, and so I'll be... Hello! Get out of here. I see that. I'm about to die, because I can't see a thing. There we go. Yeah. I blacked out, couldn't see anything. I was just running around in circles. Let's try that again. All right, let's respawn. But let me stand by. I gotta check something. So, just so you guys know, generally speaking, and again, this is where the Discord is really super important, because the schedule may change based off of what's going on that week, that day, or whatever. But generally speaking, Mondays is the Fund Your Vision Day. So if you have a project and you need funds for it, those are the days that we talk about how to raise the funds, how to manage the funds, like how to actually get to a number. Like, for example, we're going to go through budgeting one of the short films that I have. And the thing is, like with short films, they are very similar to features and longer form stuff. The only difference is the scale. And so if you can, the way that I'm going to show you how to do it, you can apply it to whatever project you have. It doesn't matter if it's a commercial, doesn't matter if it's a what do you call it, a TV show, a feature film, documentary, even. All of the stuff still applies. And so we'll be talking about that type of stuff on Mondays, those lives. And then also we'll be talking about some day trading stuff as well. So day trading, investing, budgeting, all of that type of stuff happens on the Fund Your Vision Day, because I think that's super important, especially if you are creative and you don't really think about money. That's one of the things they don't teach you in school. Like, I remember I was in school and they were like, oh, just go make your film. And then I'm just like, well, I need money to do so. I need X amount of dollars to create this film. But yeah, but just go make it. You know how? I was like, yeah, I know how to make it. I just need money to do stuff. Because at the end of the day, all of this stuff takes money, no matter how you slice it. And so whether it comes out of your pocket or you find an investor to believe in you and give you money, somebody's still paying for it, right? And so that's just the way the business works. It is a business. It's show business, right? And so we'll be talking about all that type of stuff on that day. And then on other days, like sometimes Tuesday, sometimes Wednesday, sometimes Thursday. And that's why, again, the Discord is super important, because I'll drop the schedule in the Discord for the week. And granted, I haven't been doing that. So if you are already in the Discord, don't blast me right now. I'm working on it. But that's what I'm supposed to be doing. I'll post the schedule in there so we can so I can let you know what exactly is happening for the day, for the week. And then also got him. And then also we'll do a like accountability hour during the week as well. So today is Thursday, and so I did mention to somebody else that we potentially might be doing it tonight at 7 p.m. And it's really what the accountability hour is for, is like literally I have a project and I just need a kick in the pants. You know, I got to get this done and I just keep putting it off. And so this hour of accountability is literally we go into the Discord. I'm not streaming that or anything like that. But we just go into the Discord. We go into our workspace. We set our goals for that hour. So for example, with me working on the real estate investment deck, right? My goal is to get those slides done and stop being ridiculous and stop putting it off. And so that would be my goal. And so we set that goal, and then at the end of the hour, we check back in. It was like, okay, how far did you get with that goal? Shoot the legs. Uh-oh. Oh. Okay. But it's a great way to keep yourself literally accountable for what you have to get done. And so I will post the what's it called? The schedule tonight once I get out of here. And then we'll go from there. What do I have to do? Return to the White House. Okay, that's where I'm going. But yeah, my goal this quarter, because we are in the second quarter of 2020. Oh, snap. Who's shooting me? We are in the second quarter of 2026. I got an arrow in my eye. Okay, well. Yeah, somebody's shooting. Yeah, somebody's Hawkeyeing me right now. I better move. What was I saying? The goal with this quarter is to be more productive than I have been. Well, let me rephrase, because I've been super productive, but to meet some of the metrics that I haven't met yet. I'll say it like that. Gear outdated. Okay. Yeah, I gotta upgrade. I gotta upgrade my daughter's character. So I'm gonna do that. Oops. And so you'll hopefully see more of me, and I appreciate you guys for rocking with me for the time that we have today. And really, come on, reload, lady. There you go. But yeah, no, my goal is to really start pushing the studio into the direction that it's always been designed for. And while I have been doing that behind the scenes, I think there's a lot of value in some of the stuff that we can talk about during the process. And I think the transparency is super key, especially as we how do I phrase this? So with everything happening in Hollywood right now, I think that we're going to kind of see a resurgence in what happened in the 70s, where a lot of independent stuff was kind of taking the forefront, because the studios are scrambling right now, and for good reason. I'm trying to temper the words that I use when I say this, because obviously I want to be hired by said studios. So I'm trying to say this in a way that doesn't sound disparaging in any way, because I don't mean it in that way. But the reality is, there's a lot of turmoil happening in Hollywood right now, and part of the reason is because of there's a disconnect between what's being seen as valuable. And so I'm sure you've heard of the strikes that's been happening. That the Writers Guild just did a tentative contract with the studios, the AMTP or AMPTP, and so there's still things that are in a little disarray in terms of the studios, and so that's one of the reasons why I like the independent model. Forgetting about the money side, for example, for a minute, because that's important. But right now it's not it's one of the most important things. Let me stop being stupid. It really is. But in the same breath, one of the reasons why I like the independent model is because with me being at the level that I'm at, it's important. Oh dear Lord. Okay, I don't even read these things anymore. It's okay. But me being at the level that I'm at, it's really important to establish myself the way that I want to be established. All right, let's watch this cutscene.
Agent, thanks to your hard work, we've been able to make some critical upgrades to the base of operations. We've restored access to the city's CCTV cameras and updated our maps of DC and the Situation Room. The mess hall has proper food prep and cooking equipment, with comfortable places to sit and have a hot meal. Giving the staff a place to relax has boosted morale. We're getting an influx of food, water, and medical supplies. Some of these will remain here to create a stockpile. The surplus will be redistributed to civilians in need. It's hard to believe we have a surplus of anything right now. The Wayne House is coming back to life. Keep up the good work.
All right, back in it. So talk to the quartermaster, this guy.
Looks like you're ready to learn a new skill.
Let's do it.
What'll it be?
I want the Seeker Mine. Let's do that. No, I want the turret. That's what I want. Unlock this joint. Okay, cool. Got it. Let's put that here. Boom. Ah, yeah. All right, details. Can I do I have enough? I do. Let's get it. All right. All right, got it. And then can I upgrade any further? Nope. I need 5 more shade points. I got 4. So I got to do some more work. All right, can I upgrade this bad boy? Where's my drone? No, I need more shade tech or shade. I need some more credits. I need more money. You see? Everything goes back to money. All right, let me upgrade. Let me see. What perks do I have? Our bonuses, yada, yada, yada. Okay, cool. By using shade tech. Okay, great. I don't have enough money for all that stuff yet. But we're making progress on her character. Oh, also anybody that knows how to actually switch characters back, I couldn't figure it out before the stream started. And so the only reason why I'm playing with my daughter's account right now is because I literally couldn't switch it back to mine. And so, all right, speak with the division coordinator this way. I need to upgrade my my gear. Should have other stuff, but maybe I need to go buy stuff. I don't know. All right.
If I can't get more pieces from the toy store, I'm not gonna be able to finish my fucking map.
All right, Manny. Jeez. While the sheriff here was busy waking up Isaac, I kicked in a few doors.
Did you learn anything?
Some new cuss words.
Anything useful?
I know where we can find out where the cure was sent.
The capital. We can't get past those defenses.
Not yet. But once we reconnect to our satellite network and get the main Shade node online, we should be back at full strength. Then we'll be ready.
Okay, well, in the meantime, we have intel President Ellen survived the crash. He's being held by one of the factions. Locating him should be a priority.
Oh, fuck that. There could be another major outbreak anytime soon. We don't need some politician. We need that cure.
We might need him to access it. It'll be somewhere secure.
All right. Let's see what we can do. I don't know whether to be flattered or offended, Manny.
All right. Also, if you are new here, just know, since I am a storyteller, we are going to stop and listen and watch the actual story elements of whatever game I'm playing, because I think that's super important. Ooh, classified assignment. Let's do it. Okay. Let's do this classified assignment. Let's get some money.
Agent, looks like the True Sons have set up an armory in the National Bond Bank. We need you to secure the location and destroy that munitions stockpile.
All right, before I do this, let's upgrade some gear. All right, so do I have any gear to? Here we go. All right, so let's go to, excuse me. These are basically the same thing, so boom, got it. Let's upgrade this bad boy to level 2. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Got it. And then let's upgrade this bad boy. How do I use these? Open cache, that's what it is. Genius. Way to go. Oh yeah, let's get that bad boy. I don't even want the other GAC. So level 11 from 1. Haha. I'll take that any day of the week. All right. Can I upgrade? What is this? We can mark this as junk. I don't need this anymore. Goodbye. All right. Can I upgrade my? I don't really want to because this bad boy is kind of, but it's a level 11. I might have to do it. Looks kind of. Let's try it out. Let's try it out because level 11 is pretty cool. And yeah, I still won't use that. I'll absolutely not use that. Okay, cool. Let's see what we got. Let's see how this works.
Every afternoon between 1700 and 1900 hours.
All right, let's get it. All right. So I hope everybody's having a good day. I need some water. I've been talking a lot. Talking for an hour. Of course, my thing is empty. It's all good though. So I'm probably going to be up here for like another hour or so. I do need to eat some lunch, and it's already lunchtime, and I haven't eaten yet. Now that I say that, good for me. So one thing that you should not ever follow when it comes to me is my eating habits. Natalie, my wife, has been so adamant about me staying on an eating schedule, and I'm so bad about it. I really am. Also, I didn't even check this. Have I been out of focus this entire time? I don't even know. If I'm out of focus, let me know. The monitor on my camera, I don't have a battery for it anymore. My battery died. So sad about it. So I got to replace that. But yeah, I was saying, Natalie, my wife, has been super adamant about me staying on an eating schedule because I tend to skip meals, and like I haven't had breakfast yet, and here it is lunchtime and I haven't eaten yet, so I need to work on that. But locate the entrance. Where is this entrance? I'm gonna go where the green smoke is. Nope, that's out of the mission area. Okay, so let's find this thing. But I'm doing better. I'm trying. I just get so busy. Like, eating for me, it's so funny how some people are the exact opposite. Like when they get stressed out or they get busy or whatever, they tend to eat. I'm the exact opposite. When I get stressed out, when I don't when I have just a ton of stuff to do, I don't even think about food. And so I genuinely do need to get better with that. Especially because Natalie's like, oh, what is this? Oh, we got to do, you know, what do you call it? Our annual this, annual that. I'm just like, I don't need that. But I know she's just looking out for me. She wants to make sure I'm good to go, and I appreciate her for that. But it's literally, if she wasn't here, I wouldn't even think about it. And so, you know, I'm so thankful that she's doing that. But we'll complete this mission, and then I'm gonna bounce so I can get some food because I am a little hungry. Well, it's a nice day too. I should be outside, but no, I'm hanging out with you guys. That's awesome too. All right, mission completed.
True Sons have this area locked down. You're gonna need to breach the entrance.
Let's do it. All right, there's one. Do it. All right, let's get him. I don't want no stinking fire turret. I want the actual bullet turret. It's fine. You can burn them up. Oh, I didn't tell you guys. My TV died. I'm so sad about it. Like, I had already been on the hunt for a new TV because it was time. It was about 12 years old, and I was trying to hold out until the last moment, but the last moment happened last week or the week before. I can't remember, and I've been without a TV for, let's just say, 2 weeks because it's been about that, and it makes me so sad because. Like I've had to watch like Daredevil and some other TV shows on my computer, and like I feel like what is it, Gen X or whatever, that watches stuff on their TV. I mean, I'm sorry, on their computers or their phones versus the TV. And I'm just like, I don't like it. Give me my TV back. So I'm actually on the hunt for a new TV. I actually saw one that I really like. And so I'm gonna get that squared away hopefully soon, but it's not been a super priority, even though I definitely miss it. But it's all good, yo. It's all good. Uh-oh. I'm looking at the Samsung, is it a QLED or an NQLED or something like that? Because I want to get that HDR stuff. I haven't had an HDR TV yet. And so I want to get into like, definitely want to get into that stuff. Got him.
Hostile radio intercepted.
Okay.
Secure the vault. We can't afford to lose that ordnance. Copy that.
Smart. Sounds like they repurposed the bank's vault to secure their weapons. So that's where you need to go.
All right, we're gonna locate the armory.
Device detected.
There we go. Okay, where do I go? Oh, there they are. Hello, people. Sneak up on them. Let's get them. All right, so them over there, I'll take care of this left side. Oh. Yeah. All right, who's shooting at me? This guy. Got him. I would love to make a Division 2 or a Division movie. This would be dope. So anybody out there that wants to help me write it, let me know. Because that would be awesome. And granted, of course, we need Activision's. Is this Activision? I don't know. Well, we need permission to do so, but that'd be really cool. And there's just a bunch of movies that I want to make, man. This is straight up. Like, all I want to do is make movies. And TV shows. That look like movies. Like, some of my favorite TV shows are just basically very long movies. Got him. Ooh, okay. Destroy the stockpiles. Okay, got it. Let's throw some grenades at it. Here's one. Do I have enough? Here's two. Okay. There we go. That's three. Oh, snap. Alright, I'm locked up. Let's get him. What you thinking? Get out of my face. Alright, where's this last one? Alright. It's over here somewhere. Ah, I found it.
We need backup. At National Bond, Division agents have infiltrated the building. Copy that. Sending reinforcements.
Damn it. Agent, take out their comms so they can't call for more backup.
Alright. Let's get it. Let's go. Alright, let's get this restock. Alright. Anything else I need to look at over here? Nope. Alright, cool. Yo, what up, Derek? How's it going, my friend? Thanks for being here. Let's get these bad boys. Got him. Got him. Got him. It's one of my favorite noises, the headshots. That's squishy. So yeah, oh, Derek, did you see the new Strata stuff? I haven't checked it out, but I know they're live right now. But there's supposed to be something really cool about like doing some kind of what do you call it? Remote like shared production kind of thing. Like how we were talking about before. What is this? Destroy the communications. Got it. Ooh. Who's behind me? This guy. Get out. I'm about to die.
Serious trauma detected.
I know that, Isaac. Thank you. All right, Sergeant Bourne. Let's get this guy. I'm shooting a wall. Oh.
Vital signs critical.
Oh. This is not a good hiding spot. Got me. Okay. Let's do that again, but this time, you know, do it better. So, hang on for 2 seconds, gang. I gotta respond to Natalie. All right. Okay. Woo-hoo. Let's do this good. All right. No, I don't want that weapon. That weapon's garbage. I just got your link, Derek. I should be watching that. So I'll watch that when I get out of here. So I'm not gonna stay too much longer. Just gonna finish this this mission and then get some food and I'll watch it then. But yeah, I'm excited to try all these things. I need a smaller project that's not as risky as the other one that I'm working on. That's why it's really important. Just get worried about you. Oh, I'm sorry. What was I saying? So that's why it's super important for me to do that short a month that I'm working on. And granted, I haven't gotten it yet. I'm still like trying to get some other things worked out before I really heavily focus on that. But that being said, if you have a script that you want to see produced, and you need a production team to do it, send it my way. I'm looking for really short shorts. Really short shorts. That's something that can be done like in a day or two. And so like no more than like 5 pages. Everything that I have is like 20 pages plus. And so looking for, you know, my writer friends and all that jazz. All right, let's fall back because that's what got me last time. I was up here being ridiculous. But yeah, nah, real talk. If anybody watching this is a writer and they're just like got a bunch of stuff that's like, I want this to be made, but I don't know anybody that can make it, and it's super short, by all means send it my way because I'm looking for more writer friends. I got a couple, but I want more because writers are always fun to know. And then also looking for some really short shorts so I can start utilizing those to build some of the stuff that we need to talk about. Here we go. This guy. Get off the wall, genius. Get off the wall. Goodness. That was brilliant. All right. So we should have just Mr. Agent Bourne. We got Jason Bourne over here. Oh, that's not a good spot. That's a terrible spot there, Ty. Move. Okay. All right. I definitely need to get the turret off of that fire brigade because that's terrible. Oh, come on. Oh. Shoot this guy. Shoot this dog. Got him. All right. Who else left? It's getting intense over here. All right, Jason Bourne, you're done. All right, got that Joker. All right, so all right, let's. I have no shot here. All right, go ahead and get him, Syndrome. No! That was a stupid move. What an idiotic move there. Oh, it's all good. It's all good. I knew better than to do that, but I was being brolic. It's all good though. It's all good. All right, let's get it. Let's do this right. Like, 'cause I'm hungry. I'm gonna go eat. I legit wanna go eat. All right. Let's do this right. Do this right. So before I do this, I wonder, can I, probably can't, but no, not my, yeah, I can't do it here. All right, whatever. I'll make do with the fire brigade. Just don't like the fire turret. The fire turret's whack. Alright, yeah, get them with the blaster fire. What? How is he immune? Ridiculous. Who is... Thank you, Syndrome. Oh, you try to roll up on me? Don't be silly. That was some oh, snap, get back. That could have been disastrous. Keep it tight, keep it right. All right. That Joker's dead. Thank you. All right. Woo! Who is behind me? This guy.
Serious trauma detected.
Oh, snap. Get off the wall. Fall back. Fall back. You can't come into my hidey hole. All right, got him. All right. Give me that money. All right. Yeah, fall back into my hidey hole. Come on. Oh, snap. That's brilliant. Why would you put it there? All right. Oh.
Vital signs critical.
Get out of there. Oh, come on.
Killed.
All right, so don't go into the hidey hole because that's a kill box. Got it. All right, this is the one. We're gonna do it this time. All right. And yo, I've mentioned the Discord a couple times, but I didn't even drop the link in the chat. So let me before I start this, let me do that. Because what am I thinking? How are you supposed to join the Discord if you don't even know where it exists? And so of course it's taken forever because there's like a 9 million there we go. All right. I should have, what do you call it? Why are you going so slowly? Discord? Okay. Oh, wait, that's going to expire. I don't want to expire. So let's edit this. Why does it keep resetting? I don't want you to expire. Generate a new link. So if anybody is a Discord fiend, let me know because I need help. Because it keeps resetting on me. All right, so there's my Discord. And then for Instagram, there you go. Boom. Okay. So we should be good. So yeah, if you are interested in joining the Discord, by all means join. It is free. I don't need no money. Well, I do need money, but I don't need no money from you for that. That's silly. So just come hang out and you'll be a part of the team. And granted, I don't post a lot there, so I'm not gonna inundate your notifications with all bunch of nonsense. But whenever there is anything, you'll be the first to know. Because that's where I will drop it first. Sound good? Sound good. Got him. All right. All right, cool. All right. So I appreciate you guys rocking with me for this past hour and some change, hour and a half. Oh, hello. Yeah, better fall back. Once I finish this mission, I'm gonna bounce and grab some food. But I am working on being more consistent with these streams. Bear with me because, you know, between that film life and that husband/poppy life, you know, anything can change. And so that's why the Discord is so important because, you know, from day to day, even though I may say I'm going to do X, Y, and Z on this day, it may not always happen. So in the Discord, I'll add the schedule there. And we can kind of just go from there and keep it moving. Ooh, we're going after Sergeant Bourne first. All right, let's get him. You take care of that syndrome. I'll take care of these jokers. I keep forgetting that I have to throw that out somewhere. I can't just drop it there. Gonna move. You're not gonna get me this time. Okay. Got that joker. Who is shooting at me? This guy. Time to move. That's a terrible spot. That is a terrible spot. So I just ran back into the kill box. Good for me. Run! Run, lady! Okay. Where can I run to? Alright. Alright. And then also, just to say, because I know I'm coming up on the end here. Stand by. I gotta focus. I gotta lock in, because they're doing too much. Oh! I didn't even see this Joker. I'm about to die. Get off! Get off of the wall, genius! Woo! Man, I just got swarmed. All right, I may not beat this one, because I need some extra guns. That's what I need. I'm just getting swarmed, and I had it. I'm so mad at myself because I had it, and one time where I got the Joker by himself, and then I just decided to run up on him like a brilliant person that I am. But yeah, I was about to say, on all of my streams, whether I'm gaming, whether I'm doing day trading, whether I'm, talking about film stuff, it's all going to be connected, because all of these worlds connect, they coincide, they collide. And so usually in the beginning of the stream, that's where I'm really heavily talking about, like, I'm dropping nuggets, some film nuggets, if you will. So if that's what you're super interested in, definitely join early, because towards the end, just starting to get locked in. And I don't drop nearly as many gems. With that being said, I'm glad you're here anyway. We can just hang out. We don't always have to talk business. Excuse me. Oh, really? That's a terrible gun. Alright, I'm gonna take out these minions first. I'll let... Yo, what up? What up, what up, what up? Appreciate you being here. We're just playing some Division 2. Blowing some stuff up. Blowing off some steam. Just taking some time away from doing actual work. Alright, so there's nobody behind me. Just making sure. Somebody to my left, though. This guy. Come on, pick your head up. Come on, pick your head up, pick your head up, pick your head up. Alright, got him. Oh, this is an enemy drone. It's like, what in the world? Alright, time to move. How about you get off the wall, genius? This dude has, like, killer aim. I got killer aim, too. Who's over here? I think I didn't see you.
Gonna finish off that agent.
Oh, snap. All right. Okay. It needs time because it's at the beginning level. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm playing with my daughter's character. My character is basically like maxed out because I've been playing this game for a while, and so it's so frustrating to basically have to start over. And so I'm so used to everything being like maxed out and like taking like 2 seconds to reload. All right, got him. And so it's like driving me nuts right now. Got this stuff. Okay. Where do I go? Shut down the True Sons Operations Center. Let's get it. All right, we go in this way. Mission complete. Huzzah.
The True Sons identified several vulnerable areas in our perimeter. We can use this info to shore up our defenses. Good work, Agent.
Because if you leave the site, make sure you haven't left anything behind. Collectibles, backpack trophy. All right, let's go find that stuff. That's the other thing too. Like with this game, I was never the one to like explore. Like I was playing with my buddy, Dr. Doofenshmirtz. Like that's his actual Xbox name, right? And he's always the one that's like, oh, I gotta find this thing to go with this kit and yada yada yada. And I'm just like, bro, I just want to go shoot stuff. I don't want to care about any of this stuff. And he's like, but that's how you level up your gear and everything. That's how like you do well with everything. And I'm just like, I hear you. I'm just impatient. That's really what it boils down to. I'm just super impatient. I just want to go do the things and get out. But in the same breath, to his point, like I need the extra stuff because like that's not what I wanted to do. Press the wrong button. But anyway. Okay. I need to explore. I mean, because I've already beat the game. And so this will be a good chance for me to truly explore everything and see if I can, get to the maximization level quicker. No, stop it. I just want to loot it. I keep pressing the wrong button. Such a genius. All right. So let's exit. Confirm. All right. I didn't get everything, but I'm really hungry. I need to go eat. But yeah, I appreciate you guys rocking out with me today for a little bit. We've been streaming for about an hour and a half. I'm trying to get that to 3, but again, it's just a time thing. Let me switch this over. But yeah, no, it's just a time thing. The Division Mobile, do you like any part of the phone? Huh, that's interesting. I don't even know what that means. So are you talking about playing the Division on the phone or like some kind of mobile thing inside the game? Because I've not played the Division on my phone. Let me see. Is there a Division Mobile? Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Division Mobile is a free to play third-person shooter RPG for iOS and Android. Well, there you go. I never knew that. Thank you. I might have to download that. Is it still available? Let me see. App Store. And then Division Resurgence. There you go. Boom. Downloading it. Appreciate that. Now I can play on the go. Hopefully I have enough room on my my phone. But unable to install. This app can't be installed because there isn't enough storage. All right, I'll fix that. But yeah, nah, this was fun. I definitely needed this because, like I said, let me fix my focus. Yeah, there we go. So, like Division 1 and 2. Okay, cool. I like them both. I'm excited for Division 3. So, hopefully that will come out soon because I know that they've been talking about it and I think they finally just greenlit it. But yeah, so in terms of what's happening, let me just do a recap. So Mondays on the channel are going to be the Fund Your Vision days. That's where we talk about if you are a creative, or you honestly not even just a creative, but anybody that has a goal that they need to fund. So in my case, it's funding my films, you know, and other people's it could be like, I want to pay off this credit card or whatever the case is, right? Whatever you need extra money for. So we'll be talking about funding projects, talking with investors, how to get investors, how to engage them once you have them, stuff like that. Also going through the budgets for these projects and stuff like that. And then also day trading, because that's something else that I do in the interim while I'm not working on a film and TV job. I'll be day trading, making money on days where I don't have a contract. And so it's a great way to fill in some of the gaps that you may have in between your paychecks and stuff like that. And then also a way to fund whatever creative endeavors you have. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, or today, like Thursday, we'll be doing all of the production stuff. So, you know, I'm talking about the project that I'm working on. I'm actually literally going through all of the steps that I've had to take to get to where I am with the project and what comes next and that sort of thing. And just essentially going through the pitfalls and the fire so you don't have to do them yourself. You can learn from that. Learn from my mistakes. And then Thursday evenings, so tonight again, check the Discord if you have a project that you're working on, an assignment, whatever the case is, and you just need a kick in the pants, somebody to give you a little bit of accountability. We do a accountability hour just to literally go through and say, hey, I want to achieve this goal in this hour, and we help to we work together to make that happen. And granted, in that hour, we're not going to be streaming. We're not going to be live. It's going to be strictly on the Discord because there's nothing to see there. There's literally us working, and then if we need to check in, we can check in with each other. But it is what do you call it, interactive if need be. But a lot of times we just throw on some music and then we just keep it moving, get our stuff done, and by the end of that hour we check in and say, hey, this is what I accomplished in that hour, and then we go from there. And then Saturdays typically are my gaming days. And again, if you've been following me for a while, you've noticed that I haven't been streaming anything at all. And so I'm trying to get better with keeping the schedule. I decided to stream or to game today just because, just needed a break, needed a mental break. I got, work stuff to do, but it was just time for me to, give myself a break. I had a good morning, productive morning. And so I was like, let me just blow some stuff up. But generally speaking, Saturdays are best for me for that. But that being said, that's generally what the week looks like. Now, like I mentioned, since I am an active film and TV person, that doesn't always, that's not always the case. My availability can change, in a heartbeat's notice. And so hopping onto the Discord is super important so that you can see what the schedule is if you want to join in the fun and be a part of the conversations. And by all means, comment in the chat, because I love communicating with you guys. That's part of what I get life from, just being able to, interact with you and not just have to talk, for an hour and a half and some change and be like, I hope I'm, resonating something with somebody. So yeah, feel free to chat. I'm always up for it. But if you just want to lurk and have me in the background, that's cool too. But that being said, I need to get out of here, get some food. I will post the schedule in the Discord, and then, I will let you know when the next stream is. All right, cool. I'm out of here. Peace.